Hi, and welcome to this FinCore Analytics training video on Microsoft Excel. And what I'm going to do in this video is show you commonly used text functions that we use to convert a code like we have in column B into a desired result we have in M1, right? So the way we can achieve that is with text functions. Now, text functions are specifically designed to manipulate text and convert it and pull some strings out of it. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a few text formulas that will help you achieve that goal, right? So you can find them in your text function drop down, and the ones we're going to use is len, left, mid, right, and concat or concatenate. So let's get going. So what I first want to do is I want to determine the number of characters I have in column B. So I'm going to say equals LEN returns the number of characters in a text string. Click on the cell, enter, and Excel reports that we have 10 characters in my code. Now, why the len is a helpful function when it comes to this type of work is not, in this case we have characters of 10 for the code all the way down, but that's not always the case. You might have 10, 12, 9. It might vary depending on your data's state. So knowing the length really helps you to data cleanse and makes you understand what the data is you're working with, right? So now that we know that everything is 10 characters, so let me just illustrate that. So if I were to add another few characters, you see the formula will now report 13, right? Okay, so let's unpack how do I get this code into that format. So firstly, what I want to do is I want to have the first 5 characters. So I'm going to say equals left this, comma 5, the number of characters. And there you go. Report 5 characters, the first 5 characters of the code on the left. The next one is I want to extract 3 characters from the middle of the text string. So once again, I click on that, comma, start number. Now in this example, we want to start at character number 6, and then it asks us how many characters do we want to report. In this case, it's 3. And there you go, 914. And then lastly, equals right, returns the specified number of characters from the end of a text string. In this case, we want to report 2 characters. Oh, I put a little minus in front. There we go. So that's not what we wanted. There we go. So now I have my first 5 characters, the next 3, and the next 2. So effectively we've got the smaller parts that will get us there. So now if we go to the concat function or the concatenate, it's the same thing. Concatenate that, concatenate that, concatenate that. Press enter and push it all the way down. So now I've recombined those 3. But we're back where we started. So what we need to do now is we want to additionally add in a little text portion, and that you do by using double quote, dash double quote in exactly the places where you want them. There you go. And you have your desired result. Easy as that. Now there is another way to achieve this without having to use your text functions, by just using Excel formatting, but I'm going to explain to you the difference between the two, and it really depends on what you're trying to achieve. So if I click on custom, I can go 1 2 3 4 5 dash 1 2 3 dash 1 2 1 2, click OK, and I'm achieving exactly the same result as I had in my concatenated column. But with the only difference is it's only a visual presentation, so there's no actual dash in the code. Whereas over here, if we do a paste values, you'll notice that the dash is actually in the text string. So it really depends on what you're trying to achieve, but in most cases when you're working with a text formula, you'd rather go with the left, mid and right function, or a combination of any of them. So hope this is helpful, and yeah, exciting to see how you can apply your text formulas going forward. So thank you for joining me in this video.